Hello, welcome to Harry Rants. I'm Harry and I have the floor for today. COVID-19, why all the paranoia? Just a disclaimer, this is my rant on the social reaction to a U.S. population in response to the COVID-19 outbreak. What I really don't understand about people, especially here in the U.S., first off, why is it so dang important that we have to hoard toilet paper? I mean, last time I checked, one of the symptoms of the COVID-19 or the coronavirus is not that you get explosive diarrhea. I mean, using it as a face mask doesn't help. This virus is under 5 microns, which, for those of you who have no idea, a micron is a small unit of measure used in particulate. The closest thing you're going to be able to get around here is a 3M HEPA filter mask, which can be expensive, and they have to have cartridges replaced at least every 8 hours, maybe more. Second thing I don't understand. What is up with this trying to disrupt the way we do business? I mean, I know personally where I worked, we've rearranged our whole work schedule just to keep people from congregating in groups larger than 10, which in a way I can guess, because it does make common sense as far as having people not in big groups where the disease can easily spread from person to person. But for a company, especially a major player, for them to have to rearrange their whole way of doing business just to keep their employees from getting sick, well, short term, yeah, it may make sense, but in the long term, it's just a burden that they don't need. Another thing, I mean, with the elderly, you know, us that are younger, when I say younger, I mean everything from 20 to about 45. Our immune systems are relatively strong, you know, and these elderly need to get their supplies before us.
What's the point of hoarding, really?
I mean, again, I'm also going to reiterate, why hoard? There's no point in it. I mean, if you want to prepare for whatever eventuality, now is not the time to go, oh my God, I got to sit there and get all this stuff. No, you do this in the prep phase before it literally hits the fan.
A little bit here and there, not.
A little bit here and there goes a long way for being prepared in a disaster, an outbreak like this, whatever. Or even in the unlikely event we have a zombie apocalypse.
You do it all now, make people go
I mean, now people who actually need it can't even get a hold of it. And, I mean, really, we're to blame. Now, I've been trying to put this off for a while now. I really didn't want to comment on this at all, but I feel I have to. At this point, it's gotten out of hand, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I would expect hand sanitizer, sanitizing wipes, cleaning supplies like bleach, Clorox, stuff like that. I would expect that to be in relatively short supply. You know, people want to keep their houses and themselves from getting infected. But I don't see those disappearing off the shelves. What I see is toilet paper mainly, and I'm like, really, guys?
Wipes, people, the kids that need to be wiped.
And wipes, and also people, grown adults with no babies in the house, buying baby formula, diapers, wipes. I mean, you don't have kids, you don't have babies, you don't have grandchildren. And I'm not talking to those of you that do have grandbabies, grandchildren, little babies, children. I'm talking to those of us who don't. First of all, baby formula is not like whole milk. It's not like powdered milk either. It's specifically designed for a baby's digestive tract to digest and assimilate into the body so it can help their growth. Not that you Mr. Grown Up or Mrs. Grown Up, can sit there and have milk. And, I mean, you want to do that, buy powdered milk. And I'm pretty sure with a quick Google search, you can come up with millions of ways to make it palatable. I remember drinking it as a kid. I turned out relatively okay. Now that I got that part of my rant out of the way, I really do feel sorry for those who are quarantined. You know, whether it's by advice of a doctor because he thinks you're at high risk, or you may have it, but they just gotta wait on the test, or if you've been told, quote unquote, you are quarantined. I know here in the U.S., I believe it's about what, 2 weeks now. You know, well, that's 2 weeks. You know, and probably most of you are thinking like, I'm not gonna survive 2 weeks. I'm gonna go stir crazy. No, you're not. Here's some suggestions for me. You know, I'm going, what can you do to show yourself some love if you are quarantined? First of all, let's change your mindset. All right, this is a 2-week quarantine, yes, but if you treat it like it's a 2-week vacation at the spa, I know you're at your house, it sounds kind of silly, but hear me out on this. I mean, think about it. What do they do at a spa? They basically clean you up, give you a good rub down in essential oils or lotions. I mean, what's stopping you from doing that at your own house? I mean, first of all, and this goes hand in hand with getting over COVID-19, flu, common cold, whatever. You know, clean yourself up. In other words, take a shower. And yes, I said shower, not bath. Because the shower, you know, water gets on you, goes down the drain. Soap up, rinse off, all that dirt and grime and whatever else is stuck to you goes down the drain. Now, if you're in a tub, it don't go down the drain until you pull the plug, and then you're sitting in it. And I'm bad about this myself. I like to take baths. I like to sit in the tub. You know, but thankfully my wife actually took the time and had the patience to deal with my thick skull self and tell me, hey, you know you're sitting in your own filth? I'm like, yeah, but it feels so good. It does. I'll give you guys that. But, you know, taking a shower has its benefits. Yes, it can be just as relaxing, just as therapeutic. And that you're also helping yourself get better because you're not reinfecting yourself with the virus or any other virus to make matters worse. 2, go ahead and treat yourself to a little spa day. You know, you got scented lotions, you got scented oils. Go ahead and use them. Make you feel great about yourself. I know I've read many. I don't know if they're anecdotal or if there's actual science behind it, because I've seen on both sides of the coin that it does actually make you feel better, but it does make sense. You feel good about yourself. You feel relaxed. Your body can do its job and fight off whatever it needs to fight off. You know, so I mean, okay, so what? You show yourself a little TLC. You know, if you're a female, you know, I hate to say it, but society suspects that you're going to do that anyway. But if you're a male like myself, oh no, we don't do that. Well, I hate to tell you, I do. I like to give myself a little relaxation every once in a while. Yeah, I mean, heck, we work hard. We work, I mean, as a guy, you know, and I'm not trying to diss the opposite sex on this, but, you know, a lot of us men do a lot of dirty, nasty, physical labor type work. Not all of us could be the lucky ones sitting behind a computer all day, writing programs for games or operating systems, stuff like that. We just can't. I mean, so I'm not knocking those who can. But I'm just saying for myself, I know I'm a blue collar man. I get up every morning, I go to work, I come home. You know, taking a shower does have its benefits for me. I'm just saying that, you know, I mean, heck, guys, you know, I hate to say it, but women do like a man who can take care of himself and show some pride in who they are. Just to go ahead, wash that hair of yours, get yourself cleaned up. Heck, even get trim your nails up. And while you're at it, I know they got a lot of lotions that are designed and aimed at us guys. Every time I go to the store, I see them.
Dove for men.
Yep, Dove for Men is one of them. Now, I'm not sponsored by Dove, but it is what it is. You know, and I know you women, you know, well, I like to get my hair done. Well, I'm sorry. I can't help you on that. Not really. That's not my department. I mean, if you happen to be a hairdresser and can do your own hair, hey, you got it in the bag. You pretty much got the spa day one. But for the rest of us who don't, yeah, even putting it up in a simple hairdo, something different than what you normally do, can make you feel good about yourself. You know, and I know most of you guys had to, when you saw the title card say what you can do to show yourself some love if you're quarantined. I've seen all the jokes on Facebook, guys. And I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole at this point. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is an adult audience. You got an imagination. Use it.
Squeaky, squeaky.
I mean, it's just what it is. It's bound to happen 2 weeks, no work. If you live by yourself, no one can hear you scream, so unless you're in an apartment complex. But again, I don't want to know that. I don't care to know that. That's not my thing to know. Now, I am going to go ahead and get this out of the way. These are just my opinions. If you agree with some of my opinions, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. That's what one of the great things about living in this country is that we can disagree. If you think COVID-19 is not getting enough attention, that's your right. That's your opinion. If you think it's getting too much, hey, I'm with you on it. That's how I feel.
Keep calm, don't panic.
It needs the attention, yes, because we need to be out there and aware that this is actually out there. But I don't think we need to blow it up to a proportion that it is.
All this panicking and impulsive.
People are panicking. They're doing impulse buying out the wazoo more so than usual, and it's not on, ooh, there's a new TV. I'm going to get it because I got the money. No, it's, look at the aisle fill up here. We have reached the promised land. Let's fill the buggy, yo.
Some of us can't get in it because we can't find it.
Yeah, and now, people out there who actually need it, like, oh my God, I got one roll left. I better go to the store and buy a couple, at least one 6-pack or 12-pack, 18, 24, whatever they come in. And then they go to the store, go, I see a barren wasteland. Where'd all the toilet paper go? Come on, people. Let's be kind to one another. And also, if you are isolated, social isolation, quarantine, whatever they call it these days, I don't really care. Okay, if you're in that situation, most of us today, in fact, probably the majority of us, have at least some sort of social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever else is out there, Snapchat, I don't know. I feel sometimes I am so far out of my league when it comes to social media. Just to give you an idea of how old I am, when I was a kid, I can remember my yearbook, I believe it is. My yearbook. MySpace. So yeah, that shows you how old I am. Yahoo, GeoCities. Oh dear God, I think I'm getting off on a tangent here, but that's okay.
You got mail.
Oh God, yes, the AOL. Thank you, dear. My lovely wife over here chiming in every once in a while. I'm thankful for her.
And the lovely dollar.
Oh yeah, the mating call dial. That's how old I am, folks. If y'all remember that, hit that like button. Let me know that you understand what I'm talking about. For those of you guys who did not have the luxury or the privilege of hearing that 56K modem mating call, oh man, y'all are missing out. Y'all missed out, big time.
Beep, you've been paged.
Yeah, pagers and all that. And I know I've gone off on a tangent here, but you know what? Who cares? I don't. Do you? This is one of the things, is another reason why I'm doing this. I'm trying to give you something to distract you from, I'm quarantined, this sucks. It does.
I think you could catch up on your shows you missed.
Oh yeah, and also Netflix, Hulu. On my smart TV alone, I've got maybe 60 different programs, or different channels as I call them, that I can sit there and actually watch shows. And I probably go through all of them. Binge watching, it's a thing these days. My kids know more about binge watching than I do. Though they say I binge watch YouTube all day long. But anyway, I've really enjoyed talking to you guys, and as I said before, these are just my opinions. I don't say they're the opinions of the populace. Sorry, I can't talk today. They're just my own, and I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for the audio quality.
Mal?
I know it's maybe kind of off, but I am doing this on a Bluetooth headset, and my computer sitting at my kitchen table. So I mean, but then again, you know, I'm doing this not because I want to make money off of this, but because I want to entertain people, especially when I get going. My kids and my wife will tell you. They really wanted to. I get off on a tangent, it gets funny real quick. But anyways, if you've liked this, please like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And do me a favor, if you have done that, in the comments, please put hashtag notification squad.
Woohoo!
Alright, with that, this has been Harry Rants. I'm Harry, and I give up the floor to y'all. Have a good day.
Good night.